Call the meeting to order at 6 p.m. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Laura, member of public. So we'll get a motion to approve the minutes of November 13th.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Has everybody read them?
Yes.
Any questions, comments,
No.
deletions? All those in favor of accepting them?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, additions and deletions, new business. Corey has a proposal regarding IT services. Member of the public, we said Laura was here. Correspondence, we have nothing new. Warrants, Rob will read to us.
Make a motion to pay the warrants, starting with number 1, payroll in the amount of $16,140.83. Number 2, payroll tax, the amount of $7,123.27. Number 3, general fund, the amount of $12,429. Number 4, highway fund, the amount of $9,560.77. Number 6, general fund, in the amount of $736.46. Number 7, highway fund, in the amount of $342.28. for a total of $46,332.61.
A second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, reports.
Katie, did you vote?
You did. We're up to highway, Jeremy.
Not really much to report, except for the compacting unit has been red tagged due to some electrical issues and a rat infestation. So other than that, not much going on, just waiting for some snow.
And you were riding with the electric company to survey the roads?
Yep. Well, it was the Adams Construction Company that was doing the cleanup behind, so
Okay.
we went over a few things. And they're currently up on Plum and Taft,
Okay.
and they will be working their way around as long as the snow holds off.
And you're happy with the way everything's going?
So far, yeah. And he assured me that if they don't get finished, they will be back in the spring to finish everything up. So.
Good. Tell them we'll keep a list for them.
Oh,
So, okay, if you're done, any?
No, the highway.
Yep.
The highway. I went down Cemetery Road a few days ago, and I hadn't been down there for a long time. And it's really bad. I mean, there's like craters in that road. And I know people use it in the winter as well, to go down there and go sliding and stuff like that. But I just wondered why the road has gotten in such bad disrepair.
Okay, I mean, I was on it a week or two ago and I didn't notice it, but maybe,
You didn't notice the crater?
no,
Oh, okay.
no.
So I brought it up a couple weeks ago with Jeremy about Cemetery Road. And it's absolutely horrible. I go there every day. I have lunch there every day. And the road is
I've never seen it so bad.
terrible.
I used to go down there all the time to walk the dog. I just went down there recently because I only had 2 dogs to walk and I could go down there. And I was really surprised at the condition of the road.
So will you run a blade over it? Thank you.
talking about Oakwood, right?
Oakwood. I mean, the front end of my truck is shot because Simpson Brook Road is so bad with the potholes. The part that Green Mountain Power did not do. And the potholes are absolutely horrible. I mean, Billy graded the road, but he doesn't cut out the potholes. And they just come back within 2 weeks. As soon as it rains or we have any moisture, the road is absolutely horrible. And Oakwood Cemetery Road is absolutely horrible. I mean, the potholes are almost 10 inches deep.
I have a hard time understanding how you would have noticed the crater. It's kind of hard to miss. But anyway.
So you will see to those, Jer? And
That requires a bill.
the treasury report, we have a balance of 170, no, excuse me, $1,277,290.95. And then we have our swing account of $30,000. We have also been getting lately the, several of the, extra accounts, CDs. But not all of them, so I'm confused why we're getting several, but then the town clerk, Olenka for the first 2 weeks in November brought in $1,097 even. The chair, the budget committee is working away on the budget. I'll share some ideas that we have later on. Is there anything else we need to report with the chair? I don't think there's anything big going on. Katie, would you like to give us a grant report?
Hi, sure. So not too much has changed since my last report in terms of getting, approval for any of our applications and things. We're still waiting on the temporary lighting and temporary signage. Something that did change, which I think we're going to end up touching on at some point, is the USDA grant is we're still eligible for. We didn't actually miss any deadlines. They had shut down the government, so there wasn't anything I could do or any answers I could get about the compactor. But now they're back open. I've been in correspondence with the woman. She emailed me a couple weeks ago, and I've raised it with the highway committee again. So I would continue to move forward with that as I was doing before. And she sent some updated documentation, so I've just been going through that to see how much has changed, especially because the project in mid-September, sort of our idea for it had changed from a truck to a standalone unit, so that it has kind of changed the course a little bit, but it's still possible. And she informed me that there is no due date, so we can get this application well thought out and in when we are ready. Sooner than later, obviously. There's a couple of grants that I would like to get permission from the board to apply for. I have continued to work separate from my grant position, obviously, with the Emergency Management Committee, with Sherwood, Pamela Corbett, and Amy Visser-Lynch. And there's 2 grants that have come before us that our town would have to apply for. That's why I'm raising it here. If the committee can't apply for it, but a authorized person from the town can. One of them is a Homeland Security grant. I'm not totally sure of all the specifics of that one, but it could possibly help us in our emergency planning and possible location aspects of the emergency management stuff. And the other one is actually a really simple one. That one is from VDART, Vermont Disaster Animal Response. And it's a really simple application that you fill out that allows you to get wire crates and bowls and cat litter things and cleaning supplies for when you need to evacuate animals during an emergency, which our town has had to do. So it would just be small things that we could be gathering to put in our sheltering place, which is one of the things that our emergency management committee is working on. And then the third grant that I was hoping to get permission for is they did put out the applications for the tree removal grants. They're calling it Communities Caring for Canopy grants, and they're due in January. And so I'd like to move forward with that application. With probably come back to you guys and have some conversations about the logistics of that. But we did discuss some of that with Jeremy a couple months ago. And then lastly, for the fountain, I've continued to work on a grant application to fund the repair of the fountain. And in the meantime, I heard back from Jamie Duggan, who's the Director of Preservation for Vermont State Historic Sites, and he's got some ideas for me. So I plan to meet with him in the coming weeks to just get some leads. So those are the things I've been working on right now.
Thank you. Any questions, folks?
No.
Katie, are you looking for a vote or formal approval to apply for the grants?
I'm not sure that we usually motion that, but I guess if anybody's opposed to anything that I asked for, I want to remind everybody that a grant application is not a grant agreement. So it doesn't really hurt us if I apply. It's really up to you if you think that any of that would be unnecessary.
I think you should apply for whatever you think is right, and if we get to the point of making an agreement, then you come to us.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, if you're done, we will move along, and thank you for all your efforts.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Old business is blank. New business, we have the trash compactor truck. Jeremy, do you want to speak to that, or?
Yeah, there was the question of, inspection was raised last meeting, so I went to have the truck inspected. And it failed inspection, so I red tagged the truck because it needs multiple amounts of wire. It's got a lot of wiring issues due to the rat infestation in it. Not to mention, it's just nasty and disgusting. I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff it needs, but we've been telling this town for, I don't know, since, we've been saying that this truck isn't gonna last.
Correct.
And at this point, it's not safe to drive. It's a health hazard for one in my eyes, because you open the door of the thing and it reeks of rodent excrement and urine and whatever, whatnot. So. And I've had to have DJs come up twice for wiring issues just to get the thing started. So rats have chewed wires twice in pretty much the same spot in the last 2 weeks.
So now we have it red tagged, and we are using can you describe that to
We're
the
using
camera?
30-yard open top roll off dumpster, which we've done in the past when the truck.
And the disadvantage of that?
If we have any kind of snow, we pay for the snow.
Okay. One way to remove snow, right?
And we had raccoons in there.
Raccoons 1 year, yeah.
So the alternative until we decide on a compactor or what is, we talked about the door.
We could have them bring up to 10-yard front loaders, which will be covered and be able to keep the snow on.
It would be covered, and it would also not have the stairway, right?
Correct.
Because the stairway
Correct.
can be dangerous.
There'll be 2 open flop tops, and then 2, I believe, in the bigger dumpsters, there's side doors too as well.
Okay.
So,
Um,
but the downside to those is we don't know how often we'll have to empty them. So
and is it something the board should make a decision on
the
tonight?
purple bags are mostly air a lot of the time, so it would fill up with the open top. I can take the backhoe and compact it and
We used to pack it with the back.
pack it with the backhoe, and if we can get as much time.
So should we tell Jeremy to keep going like it is for 2 weeks and then make a decision?
I think we have to. I mean, we have no other choice.
Well, we can have them get the 2 doorway dumpsters that are enclosed, but we wouldn't be able to pack it.
So it's 50-50.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm only one person.
Really?
Yeah. And I can't make a decision all by myself, so we need to make a decision as a board, tell Jeremy to keep going as is for 2 weeks until the next meeting.
My recommendation is we keep the open top and he packs it with the backhoe, and whatever water we get drains out of the dumpster, and we figure out how we move forward.
Okay, and you agree, Ron?
Yep.
Okay, so I don't even think we need to vote on it as long as we all agree, because I don't have an opinion.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Didn't we just pay for all new tires on that compactor?
but that's not what broke.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's like,
What do you want us to do?
We couldn't let people go to Brattleboro on bad tires, and we knew that it's on its last legs. We knew that, and the townspeople charged us with keeping the compactor, so we had to make sure it was roadworthy to get to Brattleboro. We put new tires on it, and now something else broke.
wouldn't it have been better to inspect it before that? Or try to get it inspected before that?
This is where we're at right now, Laura.
Okay, just.
Well, there was a committee last year that recommended that the town get
I
out of
was
the
on
trash
that
business.
committee. And I know what we recommended to the town, and the townspeople voted it down. I know all that.
So, so we're done with that. Road commissioner appointment. We have in our packet a description for discussion about the road commissioner. Have you gotten a chance to read it? Oh, great and wonderful possible road commissioner.
Yes.
And how do you feel about it? Are there things you'd like to
Warm and
delete?
fuzzy.
Good. So does that mean you're gonna be it?
Well, you gotta vote on it first.
Well, I'll make a motion that we appoint Rob Wright, the Townshend Road Commissioner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, now we can have a discussion.
Looks
Good
fine.
luck.
Everything looks good?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, we can have Connie put signatures and a date on it and call it a done deal.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, then we are moving. Oh, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Katie?
Aye.
I'm an aye.
And you're abstaining, Rob?
Yes.
Okay, thanks for that reminder, Katie.
Sure.
And then we will move on to adoption of the Public Works / Highway Manager job description.
This is a draft. that
This
we
is a
found.
draft again that I found from 2019 that we went over the other day. So you folks have seen it for a while. I'll make a motion that we accept the draft. And do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, discussion. Jeremy, have you read it over? Are there things that you want added or subtracted or?
No, I think,
Okay, how about you folks? Katie, do you have any?
No, I don't have anything to add.
Okay. Shall we do the same thing where we ask Connie to make it into signature form with the
Did you
date?
second it, Steve?
Yes.
So,
We get the vote.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Aye. Sorry.
Okay, and then the last is Corey with a proposal regarding IT services.
I just want to make sure that Connie knows I voted for it and not against it.
Yes, I have your.
Okay. Okay.
I'll make a motion that we ask the web committee to, how did we word it?
It's basically an IT proposal.
Yeah, it's an IT proposal that the website committee would work with the select board to come up with a replacement for Europa.
So moved.
Okay, second?
100 times.
Okay. And discussion.
I think this is a good idea. I also saw on Front Porch Forum, somebody local was advertising these kind of services as well. I think I saved it on my phone and I can send it in, but I think this seems like the right thing to do with the website committee handling that and making recommendations.
Good. And Nick is calling two Wired guys because they used to have a relationship with the town. And it seems like, I'm not a lawyer, but it seems like if we do nothing with Europa, it sunsets in January, but the committee will report that to us. Okay. And Connie, will you let Corey know that? Thank you. And then the executive session. So, and I would.
Well, we just have to vote. I think you motioned that one.
Oh, okay. All those in favor of the Corey proposal?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. And now we're executive session. Yeah, I was gonna make a motion that we go into an executive session for personnel reasons, and I was gonna ask Connie and Jeremy to join us. And say goodbye to Laura, unless you feel like waiting in the listers room. So, thank you, Laura.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Laura.
Someone has to second that.
Second.
And then all those in favor of the executive session? say
Aye.
Aye. So. We are coming out of executive session and we have made a decision. Do we have to motion to make a decision to have Jeremy contact the 2 applicants for the transfer station, interview them and make a decision?
Yes.
And do I hear a second for that? You moved and seconded? Okay, everybody in favor of that?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Do I hear a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Make a motion to adjourn.
And then I hear Steve seconding it, and all those in favor of adjourning?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, see you next time, folks.